Hi everyone, it's Bettina here, and today I want to talk about something that many people over 45 or 50 experience but rarely admit: the imposter syndrome. Let me ask you something honestly. Have you ever felt like a fraud? Even with decades of experience? I want to share a personal story with you. In 2016, I moved to the United States. Before that, in Brazil, I owned a marketing and event agency. We had major tech clients, including Microsoft. I was very confident, established, respected, and had built something real. And then I arrived in the United States. Suddenly, I was the one looking for opportunities. And I remember sitting in interviews and feeling like a 15-year-old trying to express myself. My English was good, but not perfect. My confidence felt smaller. My achievements suddenly felt invisible. Inside, I was thinking, do they see my value? Am I explaining myself well enough? Do I even belong here? And that's when I realized something powerful. Imposter syndrome doesn't disappear with experience. It reappears when your environment changes. When you change countries, for example, when you change industries, when you step into something new. And after 50, it can feel even stronger because now we carry the pressure of thinking, I should already have known this. I should have felt insecure at this stage. But growth doesn't care about age. It cares about courage. When I was in that space of doubt, I made a decision that changed everything. I hired a coach, yes. Even after running my own company, and she helped me do something simple but transformative. She helped me craft a compelling presentation about myself. Just not my resume, my story, my value, my uniquenesses. And she helped me see that communication is one of the most powerful tools we have. Your language doesn't need to be perfect. Your accent doesn't need to disappear. But you do need to be prepared. You need clarity about who you are, what you bring, how you help. And when you present yourself with intention and energy, people will feel it. They don't hire perfection. They invest in confidence and contribution. That experience taught me something I still use today. Imposter syndromes shrink when preparation grows. When you walk in a room knowing your message, knowing your strengths, knowing your intention to serve, your fears get smaller. After 50, imposter syndrome often isn't about lack of confidence. It's about transition. And transitions make us like beginners again. Being a beginner at 25 feels enormous. Being a beginner at 55 feels uncomfortable. Let's admit. But discomfort is not just a sign that we don't belong. It's a sign that you're evolving. And there is something important. Your decades of experience are not erased by new technology, new countries, new environments. They are assets. But you must learn how to articulate them, to translate them, to integrate them into the new world. Communication is the bridge between experience and opportunity. When you clearly express your values, when you show genuine interest in helping, when your energy communicates service instead of fear, people respond. Not because you're perfect, because you are prepared and authentic. So if you felt like a fraud lately, especially navigating AI, career shifts, or new environments, I wanted to remind you, you're not behind. You're expanding. You're not a fraud. You're in transition. And transitions require courage, clarity, and sometimes support. If I haven't hired that coach, I might have stayed stuck in self-doubt. Instead, I learned to reposition myself. And that's the difference. Not eliminating insecurity, but moving forward despite it. Shine bright.